This salmon fish curry is packed with delicious flavors. It's easy to put together, and it's a dish that you and your family can definitely enjoy any day of the week. Hey guys, Chef Wainaina here. Welcome back to my channel. As always, if you're not yet subscribed, please remember to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. And if it's your first time here today, thanks for joining us. Welcome to my channel. So salmon is a delicate fish, so you want to be careful with the spices that you add into it. So we are going to start by making a curry paste that is just some cumin, some coriander, some garlic. Everything goes into a small processor. We process that, and then we go into the pan and we go from there. Let's go ahead and start this. So into our small blender bowl goes in 1 shallot, 2 cloves garlic, a small knob of ginger, 1 green chili, some green onions or scallions, a teaspoon of cumin coriander, a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon garam masala, half a teaspoon black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, some whites of scallions goes in. Into our paste, I'm also going to add some of the peel in here. Just take out the peel without the white. This adds very good flavor. Roughly chop this. This goes into our small bowl here. I'll cut this lemon, add some of this juice. I will add just a touch of rice wine vinegar here, like a half a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of sugar. So this, give it a buzz. To help this process, I'm going to add just a touch of water here. So there you have it. So after a few buzzes here, we have a nice paste here. So this goes into our pan. So for our salmon, I have about a pound of salmon here. I'm going to cut this salmon into some nice pieces here. So I'll have that. Cut that in half. And then cut this in half. That's a good amount. Put this aside. We'll head to the stove and start cooking. Add a tablespoon of some vegetable oil onto our preheated pan. And into the pan straight on, we are going to add our paste. I need only like 2 tablespoons of this. The rest of the paste I'm going to freeze, and I can use it later. So the idea here is to cook this paste to start developing the flavors that we need for our curry. This takes about 3 minutes on medium-high heat. You want to keep stirring this so that it doesn't burn. So once this comes together, I'm going to add the rest of our spices. So the same spices that we used to make the paste. So that comes together. I have some whites of scallions here or green onion. I'm going to add them in. These are 2 small tomatoes, plum tomatoes, nicely ripe. Add them and then cook them. Smells good here. So we want to cook this until the tomatoes are cooked down. This will take about 5 minutes or so. The key in curries always is how you make the paste or the sauce. Once you make the sauce, you can take it to whichever direction that you wish. We are using salmon today, but you can certainly switch it to any fish that you have, cod, tilapia, any fish that you have, and mostly white fish, they work perfectly for this kind of recipes. Our tomatoes have nicely softened here. I'm going to add 1 cup of tomato puree or tomato sauce, and then give this a couple minutes too, another 5 minutes. Cook it down, bring it all together. Just added some stems of cilantro. I always save them just to cook with them. The leaves, I use them for garnishing. Our sauce has nicely thickened. I'm going to heat it with just some water here, about a half a cup. Put a lid on this and cook it for about 10 minutes on low heat. After about 10 minutes, you want to open the lid here. Give it a nice stir. Always be careful so that it doesn't scorch. The reason I'm pre-cooking the sauce here, or partially cooking the sauce here, is because our fish doesn't take long to cook. This looks nice and beautiful. So I'll check for seasoning. Oh, this is good. I will vein it just a little bit more, just slightly. At this point, I'm also going to heat it with just like a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, just a touch of salt and pepper. Remember, how the sauce tastes here is what the whole dish will taste like. So the fish here will only absorb the flavors that are already in here. So you want to make sure that the flavors at this point, they are right before you add the fish. One more time seasoning. Oh, perfect. I will lower the heat. So I will come in here and lay our salmon in here. Just carefully, just lay it. We are basically just going to poach the fish in this sauce. This takes about 5, 6, 10 minutes depending on the size of the fish. It doesn't take long. It's time to open the lid here and check where our curry is. Look at that, that looks beautiful. We'll check our fish. Use a sharp knife here. So our fish seems to be ready here. I'm going to heat this with some grains of scallions, some parsley. Just remember, when you are cooking, always keep on checking for seasoning as you go. Oh, that tastes perfect. So there you have it, my friends. Serve this delicious salmon curry over a bowl of rice. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Just remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.